Hail the mighty and victorious dead, they who walked the road and forged its crooked path.
Here come I to call your voice.
This is week 2 of hashtag Tradtober, and so I am joining with other content creators across a number of platforms to talk this week about the mighty dead. I figured I'd start with a definition. To me, the term mighty dead refers to those folks whom I might call craft saints. They are the spiritual ancestors whom I venerate along with cultural heroes. These are people who were not necessarily family relations of mine, but whose lives or contributions have significantly and positively impacted my own, be that through inspiration, example, education, advocacy, or some other way. Some of these folks are legendary figures. I ascribe to a very Celtic worldview in this concept that a living and breathing person can live such a remarkable life or do such remarkable things that they are remembered beyond their lifetime as a hero, eventually becoming a legend, and after many generations passing into myth. Sometimes their stories are absorbed by the tales of the gods before them, and sometimes their names and stories replace those of the old gods. So I'm explaining this because I think it's worth having a discussion about the continuum of spirit along this spectrum. But also because some of the folks that I venerate as the mighty dead may trip your sensors as being in a different category of spirit. You might think of them as a legendary figure, neither historical nor deific. Or maybe you see them as a deity in their own right and not necessarily as an ancestor. And that's okay, friends. I'm not here to tell you that so-and-so is definitely this or that. I think anyone who asserts such things with absolute confidence has missed something vital in their study and communication with spirit. Am I digressing? It feels like I'm digressing. This would be a good time for a promo. Knock, knock. Who's there? Random segue Lorelei. Random segue Lorelei who? Hey, have I told you about the Asteria Mystery School classes yet? The Asteria Mystery School is a deep library in progress of individual video-based lessons on everything related to witchcraft and magic. Lessons are grouped together by themes like eclectic witchcraft, energy and magic basics, goddess spirituality, magical tools, divination, druidry, shamanistic principles, and so on. Curious students can pick and choose lessons from any course that they like in order to deepen their understanding and broaden their practice. And you get to do this at your own pace and according to your own interests. You also get a PDF workbook to help you extend your learning if, you're like into that kind of thing. The Asteria Mystery School is like a buffet of occult wisdom. Consume what you want and need, and just leave the ambrosia salad and pickled beets for folks who like them. You can access these courses as they become available at LorelaiBlack.com. Right now, we only have one with 137 more on the way. Be sure to use discount code BladeandBroom15 at checkout in order to get 15% off of every order, just because you're cool. And while you're there, sign up for updates through Team Lorelei to hear about more lesson modules as they're released. Ooh, okay, knock, knock. No, we are not doing that again. Just get back to the video, I guess. So yeah, who am I honoring among the mighty dead this Samhain? Those who joined the mighty dead since last Samhain. And for me, that includes Jimmy Carter, David Lynch, Gene Hackman, Michelle Trachtenberg, Val Kilmer, Brian Wilson, George Foreman, Sly Stone, Ozzy Osbourne, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Lonnie Anderson, Graham Greene, Jonathan Joss, George Wendt, Roberta Flack, Tom Robbins. And it also includes these craft saints, cultural heroes, and progenitor ancestors: George Pickengill, Robert Cochrane, Dame Alice, Isabel Gowdy, Doreen Valiente, Cecil Williamson, Morgan Le Fay, Scott Cunningham, Ray Buckland, Penelope Stout. The list of names can get quite long. One of the things I like to do is to keep a written roll, if you will, of those whom I'm honoring at my ancestor altar. As names come to me or as someone joins the mighty dead, if I want to continue honoring them, I add their name to the list. Very often, I will reread these lists during the Samhain season or hold the papers while I meditate. My offerings to the mighty dead are pretty simple. Bourbon is my go-to. I like it. They like it. I currently live on the Bourbon Trail in Kentucky, so it feels extra appropriate. There are going to be whiskey barrels as decorations at my daughter's wedding, so, like that's where I live. But if you're underage, if you don't partake, or if you don't feel that this is the right offering for any reason, use your own judgment and instinct. Food, drink, sweets, and smoke are almost always welcome offerings. For me, too. What do you do to honor the mighty dead? And who are the mighty dead to you? Let me know in the comments down below. If you have found tonight's video inspiring, thought-provoking, interesting, please bless me with the magic of the like button and tell your witchy friends that good things are happening over here at Blade and Broom. Yeah, that's all. I'll see you here next week, friends. Bye.